guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. Now we're kind of off center, but whatever, we're gonna work with it. So we're gonna get into our Monday Madness reading and see what it is that we need to know. There's a lot having to do with friendship and family, and I don't know, I guess like finding the meaning of things. I feel like some of you guys are finding like family within your friendships, if that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing. So we have friendship, and then we have finding, and then we have family. So let's get this off and going so I can see the comments because I'm kind of blinded and yeah, the light's kind of jacked up, but we're going to get to it. All right, what's it that the collective needs to know? What is going on? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's kind of, I don't know, it's your friend who's lost motivation. Maybe you've lost motivation in friends. I don't know. We're going to see what this is going on. And then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Somebody in your friendship group isn't accepting responsibility in the things that they're doing. And I feel like you notice that, and it's kind of annoying. And then we have the King of Wands and also the Four of Swords. I feel like you guys are really goal-oriented. Somebody's kind of woe is me. Somebody also just needs to kind of rest because they're kind of burnt out. Let's pull some more of these and get the full picture of what's going on, shall we? We have the Chariot. Holy moly, that's a lot. All right. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. So what we have is we have the Four of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and also the Queen of Cups in reverse. There's something within this connection, right? That is like within your friendship group, there's something that's like maybe you've lost the motivation within your friends. There's something about needing to rest more with this Four of Swords. Or it's like you've earned the rest. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of stuff. But then we also have, there's a lot of different temptations. Somebody in the friends group needs to, how can I say this correctly? It's like they need to rest because they're overexhausted and then they're falling back into past cycles and past temptations that they have gotten out of. For some reason, it's kind of like party favors, addictions, you know what I mean? Not necessarily like, party favors such as, the little hats and candies and stuff, but it's drug related. Or dabbling too much in the alcohol. I feel like you guys know this, right? But I feel like somebody else is passing the blame. That's why I feel like you need to move on because it's like you found this out, but somebody doesn't want to take responsibility for the things and the actions that they're doing. So I feel like you guys, especially with that Chariot on the 10 of Swords, it's in reverse. It's like, you need to move on because it's like they're lying and deceiving you, but they're also deceiving themselves here. Sometimes it's like you can't help people that don't want help. This person or these people, whoever this is, they could be like family to you, right? But you're very focused, you're goal-oriented. And I feel like, especially with this Queen of Swords, like you haven't held your tongue. You've let them know exactly what you think. But you've also been strategic with the situation. It's like working strategies, like, what do I need to do? Because this person, it seems like whoever this is, I feel like you've let them know. It's like they're backsliding here. You kind of feel like you're wasting your time, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink type of thing. Interesting. Then we have the Nine of Wands, which is like been through a lot. You withstand a lot of adversity, but I also feel like this person could have withstand a lot of different trials, tribulations, and things of that nature. But it's kind of like it's time to shit or get off the pot. Are you going to keep falling victim to what it is that you are? This is a lot of cards. Sorry. What it is that you're doing? Are you going to keep backsliding? Or are you going to move forward? Are you going to use every little bad thing that happens to you as an excuse to backslide? Or are you going to move forward? Eventually it gets boring. You get over it. Right? Somebody's like, I just need a break. We have the Page of Wands, and then we also have the Two of Coins. It's like you're setting up your priorities. You're moving forward. You're making those plans to move forward, right? Standing within your own strength, your own confidence. I feel like you guys could be trying to get somebody to see their own strength as well, but at the end of the day, either they're going to stand up and they're going to take control or they're not. But you guys aren't going to set yourselves back in the process. And that's what I feel like somebody could have been hurt by this, this Queen of Swords energy that you guys are in. But at the same time, you're not going to sit around and hold your tongue. You have the Devil, which is like, being able to withstand those temptations. Look at this. Like her eyes are really dark in this. Like she's drinking a lot, falling into those, different, I don't know if you guys can see this. See the dark circles under her eyes? I don't know. But anyways, falling back in and like backtracking and backsliding into those previous behaviors that obviously didn't work out well for them, right? The Eight of Cups, they're kind of stagnant, but at the same time, it's time to move forward. So either you're going to move forward or you're not. But I feel like you guys you have your priorities straight, and that's what you're doing. You're moving forward from this, Devil, Eight of Cups energy. Let me set this out here like this. Because eventually, your tribe is your vibe. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like you're not going to have somebody bring you down in the process. Does that make sense? Let's grab... You know what? I'm going to grab some of these. Let's see what the yin yang has to say. What is this situation? Can you elaborate, please? You guys are creating stability for yourself. But there's this is, because it's right under finding it's a storm. It's very unexpected. But then under family, it's like it's a toxic bond. It's toxic patterns. You guys are flowing naturally, right? You have yourself balanced. You're happy. But then all of a sudden, this person pops back in, and it's like the sudden storm. You guys remember that movie? I think it's called The Sudden Storm, where they're out in the ocean and the storm hits and end up like everybody dies. The boat sinks and all that jazz. The perfect storm. That's what it was. And I feel like this person is their own perfect storm here. They like to keep those toxic bonds and patterns here. They're very in touch to they need to go through their dark night of the soul. And possibly they already are, or they're about to, but at the same time, they don't see it. They keep placing blame instead of taking responsibility for their actions. And not taking responsibility for your actions, it keeps you in the same place of where you're at. You just keep repeating those cycles, right? Confirmation. You have a lack, past, and suffering. Somebody could stay in the past traumas that they've gone to, so then they backslide and go back into those toxic behaviors that honestly put them there in the first place. But in return, it's kind of like they want to unload everything on you, but yet they don't take the advice that's given. Or this could be you. Take it how it resonates. I hope it's not. And this is a collective read. Eventually, somebody's going to go through the storm. They're going to have an epiphany for some of them. It's like they have to break past the facade, right? And look themselves in the mirror. And this card, it's like their face is black, right? But they're holding their face, kind of like looking at yourself, looking at your own reflection, looking at yourself in the mirror, right? Not pointing fingers, but looking at the other three that are pointed back at you. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's name could have like Lee in the middle or Lee at the beginning. I don't know. But somebody's also going to be asking, I feel like they do this a lot. They're like, I'm sorry, please, like asking for an apology over and over, but yet they keep doing the same thing. They're not breaking that. And eventually it's kind of like you guys, you choose yourself. You choose to love yourself, right? You've set those intentions and you're not going to continue to let somebody drag you back down because they want to keep repeating the cycles. Like I said, it just popped in my head again. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Somebody's not following the advice that's given, but yet they want to unload everything on you. And you guys are set here in your goals and your priorities, and you're moving forward and you're making those appropriate choices to move forward. When somebody keeps getting back in this ways of the world, you know, like stuck in the ways of the world, stuck in their own bad habits, continue to backslide. Somebody I think probably needs to go therapy or rehab. But yet they possibly might refuse, or possibly they've been in and out multiple times. But somebody needs to change their friends group in order to progress and move forward. That's sad. I guess that is a bunch of Monday madness. Look at that, the Hierophant tapping into the higher self, you know. What does Source have for you? Standing your ground with this situation and moving forward, knowing that there's nothing holding you back. There's only something moving forward, right? You can look at it like you can't cross that line, or you can look at it like, oh, I can just step over that when I want to, but planting those seeds and watching them grow. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing, because you guys want to free yourself from this energy here. I feel like it's very freeing energy. But in the end, I feel like there's two roads that this could go. 8 of Pentacles, focusing, working hard, you know, and freeing yourself from this toxic energy. Or they could be going through that dark night of the soul and finally breaking free of those things that are holding them back, that are holding them down, that they always want to point the finger and blame everybody else. But in reality, you are your own guidance, right? You are your own obstacle. I don't know how to say it correctly. You know, it's like you can blame everybody else. You can take responsibility and change the actions that you're doing that keeps putting you in that situation. Interesting. 3 of Cups. I feel like there's definitely a loving bond here, but eventually, like, we have that Queen of Swords coming out. That Queen of Swords is going to tell you how it is. But somebody just, I don't know. It's like they don't want to hear it. They're like overwhelmed. They kind of give you a headache, because that Queen of Swords is in between these friendships. Like somebody in this group, like, they kind of wear you out. They give you a headache here with that 5 of Swords. But eventually there's going to be a new cycle. Either you're going to move on from this person, or this person's going to kind of have call it a come to Jesus meeting, a reality check. All right. Some people need to have a reality check, and it's good for them. Sometimes the thing is, people have to find out the hard way, and the only way they're going to find out is themselves, right? They're going to have to do it for themselves. You can't always hold somebody's hand, because then they're going to always expect you to hold their hand, and they're not going to do the work, right? Some people have to fall on their face before they get it together, you know? Let's see. Let's grab some oracle cards for you guys. If you would, I'd truly appreciate if you guys hit that like button. Somebody just has a lot of 9 of Swords energy. They keep reliving past traumas. And instead of cleansing their energy of it or moving past it, they keep using it as an excuse, right? An excuse to do the actions that they do, or excuse of that. That's why they're in the place that they are, instead of moving on out of that energy, right? You can't keep blaming something that's already happened for why you're at where you're at. Either you choose to do the work, and sometimes the work is hard, right? We have that in here. It's buried, but it's in here with that 8 of Pentacles energy, which is hard work, working hard for those things that you want. making those choices, right? And everything just went blank. So I feel that that's where I needed to end that. Let's see. Let's grab some of these oracle cards for you guys. If you guys would please smash the like button, I truly appreciate it. It does help the channel get into the algorithm, which I am trying to grow the channel, so that'd be appreciated, and also has that equal exchange of energy. So if you want readings to be more accurate, smash that like button. And also, if you wanted something personalized towards you, because this is a collective read, you're welcome to shoot me an email. I'd be delighted to give you a personal read. I do have spots available. We have co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. Ooh, I dig it. That's a lot. What else do we have for the collective? We have passion. I'm entering in a portal of euphoric love. We have flow. I embody my authentic bison, my authentic sensual essence. And we have goddess. I surrender to the boundaries, creative flow of the ocean. This is all about surrendering to the flow in your own self. And then we radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my my birthright. Some of you guys are bright light to others, and so that's why they attract to you. I like it. I like it a lot. And then, you know what we're also going to grab? We're going to do something fun, because I haven't used these cards in a while, if I can see where I put them, because I did take them out and pre-shuffled them. I just sat them in a weird spot in front of my face. There it goes. That's why it blends. It has turquoise on top. We're going to grab some of the effort cards, because you guys like them, I like them, and they're fun. Something funny. What do we have for the collective? Okay, let me grab all these out right quick that have fallen down. Did I get them all? Yes. Okay, we have they broke your heart. F them. And then we have drop the F in ego. Vulnerability is hot as F. And I'm trying to abbreviate it a little bit. That way, you know, YouTube doesn't get pissy. And it says, take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one. Okay, maybe two. And move on. Then we have stop effing whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So do it. And then we have get the F out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. U equals tight ass. Loosen the F up. Control freaks don't get laid. So that's what I have for you, collective. As always, it is a pleasure. I truly appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for smashing that like button. If you find yourself coming back, please subscribe, because, like, you know, 45% of you watch on a regular basis and are not subscribed. So I truly appreciate that. Help me grow the channel. And yeah, until next time, you guys have an amazing Monday. Have an awesome week. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, check back, because it is a collective read. So not all the messages will resonate with each and every one of you every time. So until then, stay fabulous, stay blessed, stay awesome, stay epic. And I'll see you again. Namaste. If I get my mouse on so to work, we'll be good to go. Bye.